If you're thinking of starting a family but have no idea where to move, stay tuned because I'll be sharing my top family-friendly and safe Toronto neighborhoods. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button and the bell to be notified anytime I post a new Toronto real estate video. I've lived in various parts of downtown Toronto for the last 8 years and specialized in the urban Toronto communities for the last 6. Needless to say, I've seen all of the nooks and crannies. I've also helped lots of young families make the move, so I'm excited to share this knowledge with you. So without further ado, let's dive right in. And coming in hot at number 4 is Davisville Village. In the heart of Toronto's Midtown lies Davisville Village, stretching from Mount Pleasant Cemetery down to Eglinton Avenue East, all the way to Yonge Street on the east and Bayview Avenue to the west. This conveniently located section of the city is close to the action, with an easy trip downtown for commuters or those looking for a family-friendly neighborhood. Davisville's many tree-lined residential streets and core of single-family homes, most of which date to the 1920s and 30s, encourage family living. There is a healthy mix of seniors who have been in their homes for upwards of 40 years and an influx of younger families putting down roots as older generations transition out of their family homes. Condo prices in Davisville averaged just under $800K in 2022, while detached houses averaged $2.3 million. Schools and amenities of Davisville Village. Davisville Village has a ton of schools to choose from for every age group, with Maurice Cody Public School and Davisville Junior Public School for students in pre-K to grade 6, Hudson Senior Public School for grades 7 and 8, and the North Toronto Collegiate Institute for high school-aged students. June Rollins Park is close by, with both baseball diamonds and tennis courts, as well as a popular farmers market in the summer. Davisville Village is well connected to Toronto's downtown, with about a 20-minute trip by car and about a 25 to 35-minute trip by transit, with bus routes along Mount Pleasant Boulevard and nearby Eglinton Station, providing a direct route to the center of the city. Number 3. The beaches, or just the beach as it's lovingly and commonly referred to by the locals. The beach is most commonly seen as a tourist destination owing to its 4 namesake beaches along Lake Ontario. But this neighborhood on Toronto's east side is an excellent place to raise a family for a number of key reasons. By the way, the area is bounded by Kingston Road between Coxwell Avenue and Victoria Park and Lake Ontario to the south. There are parks and trails galore in addition to the obvious beaches, most notably Woodbine Beach, which is the most family-friendly among them. The area has a rich, vibrant community with plenty of events taking place year-round, such as the Winter Stations, outdoor art exhibit, and a jazz festival that takes place in July each year. Average prices in the beaches are $953,000 for condos in 2022 and $1.96 million for detached houses also in 2022. The beach has as many as 13 public schools within the neighborhood to cater to the many families that call the area home. Among them are Williamson Road Junior Public School, Balmy Beach Community School, and the Riverdale Collegiate Institute, close by as well. To boot, there are 11 parks and recreational facilities in close proximity, mostly scattered along the lakeshore. Located south of East York on Toronto's East End, the beach isn't too far from the city center. Residents can reach downtown Toronto in approximately 20 minutes by car or 45 to 55 minutes by train or bus. If you find this interesting, click that like button and share your favorite neighborhood in the comments below. In second place, we have Bloor West Village. Known as a small village in a big city and BWV to locals, bustling Bloor West Village is roughly an 8-block strip offering over 400 bars, restaurants, shops, and services, including a lively nightlife scene. It's a block from popular High Park, home to the High Park Zoo, an amphitheater, and a nature center. This jam-packed area is best explored by walking or biking, as parking is at a premium. It's a perfect haven for families of all ages, pet owners, and those seeking to break from the city's fast pace. The area is also home to many excellent daycare facilities that cater to its numerous families. There aren't many condos in the area, so the averages are not the most precise here. So we've got average price of $910,000 for condos from 2022, and detached homes in 2022 averaged $1.94 million. There are 9 public schools within the area for children of all ages, including King George Junior Public School, Rockcliffe Middle School, and Humberside Collegiate Institute. Bloor West Village, easy access to the rest of the city, is a bonus for residents. The neighborhood is served by the Bloor subway line, with the Runnymede and Jane stations nearby, offering a 25-minute trip to downtown. By car, the drive to the city center takes around 20 to 30 minutes, depending on traffic conditions. Coming in first place, the undisputed winner, taking home the gold. I have mushed two neighborhoods together because I love them generally and I happen to live here as well, so it's maybe not very objective. But the areas are Riverdale and Leslieville. We'll start with Riverdale, which is nestled in the east side of Toronto's Midtown. It's surrounded by the Don River to the west, Danforth Avenue to the north, Leslieville to the east, and Lakeshore Boulevard to the south. This neighborhood is famous for its Riverdale Park, a massive green space that offers ample room for sports and recreational activities, as well as peaceful picnic spots. Despite its urban setting, Riverdale has a strong sense of community with quiet streets, vintage homes, and plenty of shopping and dining options within its boundaries. Average prices in 2022 for condos were $789,000, and for houses, they were $1.78 million. Riverdale is known for its exceptional school district with several elementary and high schools such as Withrow Avenue Junior Public School, Montcrest School, and Riverdale Collegiate Institute, all nearby. As for amenities, Riverdale has everything you need, including a variety of shopping options and recreational areas such as 2 baseball diamonds, an outdoor ice skating rink, a children's play area, and more, all located at Riverdale Park. Despite its tranquil atmosphere, Riverdale is just a 15 to 20 minute trip to the downtown core by car or public transit. If you're relying on public transit, the Pape and Chester stations are close by and offer quick and convenient access to the city center. Leslieville. Leslieville is located just to the south of Riverdale on the east end of downtown Toronto and is another popular neighborhood for families thanks to plentiful green space and great school systems. It is a bit trendier than many of the neighborhoods on this list, which makes it extremely appealing for young families in particular. The area also happens to be one of the city's premier foodie destinations with plenty of bars and restaurants for those looking to get away from the kids for an evening. Hip boutique stores are also a defining feature of this eclectic neighborhood, with lots of vintage and thrift stores along Queen Street East. Average condo sale prices in 2022 were $873,000, while detached homes averaged $1.79 million in 2022. According to some reports, there are a whopping 18 schools all within range of Leslieville. Q Beach Junior Public School services children in pre-K to grade 6. Queen Alexandra Middle School is there for grades 6 to 8, and Monarch Park Collegiate Institute is also close by for high school, among other options. Nearby Greenwood Park has a playground, a pool, 3 baseball diamonds, and even an ice rink, while Jonathan Asbridge Park on the south end of Queen Street has tennis courts, another playground, and a wading pool. There's also the S.H. Armstrong Community Recreation Center close by, as well as a public library with plenty of programs for young ones. Leslieville isn't too far from downtown Toronto, approximately a 15-minute drive or a 35 to 45-minute trip via the 501 or 506 bus routes. If you're looking to upsize into a family-friendly neighborhood in Toronto, I'd love to help. Email me at mila@thespringteam.ca, or you can schedule a quick meeting in the Calendly link in the description of this video below. And don't forget to check out this video next about the best public schools in Toronto.